What's going on, YouTube? JT Jaborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Green Arrow, issue number 7. This one is written by Joshua Williamson with art done by multiple artists. I know Trevor Hairsine was one of them, and there's another artist on there whose name I can't really pronounce, but we'll get into the crux of the story, and I'll showcase the credits in a second. But anyways, so I'm going to play a little bit of catch up today. I got this one, and I got some Monarch videos, and then I'll catch up with the remaining comic books, and then we'll pretty much be done with main videos for the rest of the year. So yeah, that should be kind of fun. But anyways, so this issue is also, I want to confirm that Green Arrow is continuing as an ongoing series. So thank goodness. I didn't want this thing to just be a limited mini series. I want a good ongoing Green Arrow book, and so far I have been enjoying Green Arrow, but this issue is basically the fault of the last issue. Ollie is kind of coming back to the world after the events of Dark Crisis, if you will. He kind of disappeared, and he went off traveling through time and throughout the multiverse, and all sorts of other crazy shenanigans have gone down. But now that he's back in the saddle, he comes back to find out what's been going on with the Justice League, what's been going on with all these different heroes and all that stuff, and then most importantly, where did Roy and Jade go? So that's kind of where this thing's going to go. It's going to set the stage for the next set of Green Arrow arcs, and also kind of tease potential crossovers with Batman and Robin, which Williamson is also writing as well. So this is a pretty good issue. You get two main artists on the book. You get Carmine I can't pronounce that, but the credits right there, and Trevor Hairsine, the art. Now, Trevor Hairsine, I'm most familiar with his work on DC. The artist, I'm not quite as familiar with, but there are some pretty good moments in here. My favorite being the conversation that Ollie has with Hal, if you will, because Hal talks about how he thought he'd be the one to have a family first and not really like Ollie, but he still doesn't really have any kids of his own at some point, and they kind of joke back and forth about the Kid Flash and Kid Green Lantern and all that other kind of stuff. So there's some good stuff right there. And then ultimately, the issue kind of ends with him and Connor kind of together. They're finally a good father-son duo right now. They're going to go investigate some things, figure out what's going on with Amanda Waller. They're going to have a conversation with Batman about how he's been kind of off lately. And they're going to go off and find Roy and Jade because they disappeared when they were out looking for everyone else. And then plus, the issue ends with Onomatopoeia showing up again after he hasn't appeared in a comic book in, good Lord, I can't remember the last time he showed up in anything. But with all that said, I did enjoy this issue overall. I am glad that this series is turning into an ongoing. There is some nice looking artwork sprinkled in throughout this thing. I think this is a pretty good issue for new readers to kind of jump on and see what's been going on with DC. There's kind of a little bit of a recap. There's various conversations between him and other members of the Justice League. They go in to explain why they kind of disbanded in the first place, which I still don't really agree with. I think that's a dumb move. You want the Titans to kind of take center stage, cool, but does the Justice League really need to be disbanded for the Titans to kind of take center stage? You could still have the League, and if you want the Titans kind of like, okay, let's see what you guys do, you kind of take lead on this for a little bit, we'll be here for support, if you will. But disbanding them altogether, I think that's still a dumb idea, especially right after a crisis level threat just went down. It doesn't make much sense to me, but I see what they're trying to do. They want the Titans to take the lead, and then you have Waller doing her thing to kind of turn public distrust against the Titans, if you will. And why anyone would give Amanda Waller power is beyond me. She's kind of screwed up numerous things time and time again. But hey, it's the government. They're going to do a lot of stupid things, like in real life and in comics, if you will. So it is what it is, I suppose. But anyways, I did enjoy this issue overall. I am glad it's turning into an ongoing. I am excited for other members of the Arrow fam to kind of take center stage in here. I know Emmy is a character I quite like, but she hasn't really appeared alongside Oliver in any sort of comic book, and good Lord, I can't even tell you the last time, but I did see in the solicitations she's going to be returning alongside some other like Arrow fam type characters as well. So that'll be interesting to see how all those characters intersect, and if we're going to get some crossover pollination between this and Williamson's other books. I mean, you have Superman he's writing, and you also have Batman and Robin, which I've been enjoying as well. So point is, I mean, doing pretty well. If you're a Green Arrow fan, finally got something, and I'm excited to see where the series takes it from here. So Green Arrow Rebirth was also quite good. If you didn't get the chance to read that, I recommend reading that. The Percy Green Arrow run, really, really good. And it was kind of a shame that we haven't had a really good ongoing Green Arrow book since then. It's been a few years, but I'm glad Williamson's writing it. He seems to have a pulse on the character pretty well for the most part. I'm just excited to see where we go from here. But anyways, if that's all I have to say, if you will, put your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications. I still got a few other comic book reviews I got to catch up on post Christmas week. It's always kind of busy, if you will. I kind of coast a little bit sometimes, but no. We're gonna get all this stuff done between today and tomorrow. I'm gonna try and catch up on every video I've been missing out on. So I think I got like 3 more comic book reviews, and then I got 2 episodes of Monarch, and then I think I'll have basically maybe like one after the movie and a year-end review. So a lot of stuff going on, but it is what it is, I suppose. But anyways, that's all I have to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.